Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me again. We're Sunday now, end of the week. I hope you're having a lazy day. That's what Sundays are all about. I will of course be live tonight at 8:30. I look forward to seeing you then and hope you have a good day. Well, first thing I want to do is give a shout out to another channel. This one here, Dynamic Duo UK. I saw a very interesting video that a friend of mine sent to me about the state of PIP and what's going on. So hop over there, watch the video. I'll leave a link in the description, and please make sure you subscribe as well, because other channel creators do need the support. Well, let's talk about PIP, shall we? Rachel Reeves has been doing the news rounds, talking about how they need to save money, how they need to encourage more people into work, and all the usual government spin you end up with. No good whatsoever. Well, have a look at this. 6 billion quid now. That's what they want to shave off the welfare bill. 6 billion quid. A couple of days ago it was 5, so it seems to be going up. And when you look at all of the other projects, we'll call them, that the government seems quite happy to spend all of our ill-gotten gains on, you have to wonder why our sick and infirm are the ones that have to pay the price. I'm the first to admit that PIP, personal independence payment, there are people on PIP that probably shouldn't be on it, and there probably is an awful lot of wasted money with that regard. But similarly, there are so many people that are on it who need it, who can't survive without it, because at the end of the day, it's a top up to your income if you're unable to work. It's very much pretty cut and dry what it is. Now, I went to see a friend of mine yesterday who I've mentioned on the channel many a time. I won't mention his name ever unless he identifies himself or, you know, gives me permission to, but we've known each other a long time. And just to list some of the things, he has very, very bad hips. In fact, they're crumbling. Problems in the lower part of his back, 4 discs at least. And, you know, degenerative arthritis and all sorts of other stuff. And I was actually quite shocked yesterday when I saw him at how much he was struggling to get around his flat. What he doesn't know is I think we need to try and help sort his situation out, which is what I'm going to put some of my brain power to. But it's people like that that are ones that are going to suffer through all of this, because he can't afford to live. You've got the poverty line and you've got below the poverty line. He's below the poverty line. And I've looked into trying to increase his income. I've tried to look into other things that can be done to assist him. I've looked into anything I can claim that I could possibly pass, all sorts of stuff. And, you know, it's not only him. There's loads and loads of people around the country. Now, my friend I've known for 30 years, may as well say, it's not far off that. And he was a bloody hard worker, you know, 20 years ago or so. And as his health has failed him and everything else, he's just ended up in an intolerable position for no fault of his own. But with the government, and it's not only Labour, it's Conservative as well, what they tend to do is a one-size-fits-all approach. You know, this is the way PIP's going to be, and this is the way it's going to be for everybody. Screw you if you're disabled. That's the way it comes across every single time. And also, and I've seen some comments about this as well, the paperwork you have to fill in to get PIP is that thick. And if you've got disabilities or any issues of that nature, and you're stuck indoors all the time, let's face it, it affects your mental health. You get depressed. You get, why do I bother? And the slightest menial tasks, the slightest menial mental tasks which you have to complete become overwhelming. And then what happens? You don't complete them because they're overwhelming, and you end up in a situation where you're in trouble, and foolish human pride gets in the way. I don't know what does, but, you know, it's sad. But I reckon after Rachel Reeves, or Rachel from Accounts, does her damage, there's going to be an awful lot of upset people in this country. If you know somebody in the position that they can find themselves in, make sure you talk to them. Make sure they're okay. And if there's anything they need and you're able to, get it to them. Anyway, I'm off. Have a look at these videos here. Thanks very much for watching. And as always, I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.